what happens in the house should remain in the house. I'm able to connect the dots and understand how the arbitrary line that exists between public and private essentially is deeply patriarchal. After reading this book, Invisible Women, which I feel every woman must read, I have begun to understand why it was so hard for my Masis to believe my mother when she was telling them, I have finally separated from my husband and this is all I have gone through. That's because my mother was also a victim of the whole what happens in the house should remain in the house bullshit. The distinction between private and public exists so that men's reputations can be protected. In public, they can be all respectful and respected and come across as powerful and somebody who can get shit done. But back in their intimate spaces, how they behave with their children and their wives is often never known. You get to know it much later when a woman divorces the husband, and then the world's like, oh, aise bhi tha. He was like this. We never knew. By declaring the home a private space, society allows toxic dynamics to flourish unseen, unchecked. It hides the ways men may dominate, dismiss, or even harm those closest to them. And it forces women and often children to carry the burden of silence and invisibility. So when we accept this public-private division as natural, we also are accepting a system that protects the patriarchy. If we want a world where everyone feels safe and seen, we must challenge the idea of private versus public, because power thrives in secrecy and freedom means bringing all of these issues to light. So when you see somebody oversharing or outspoken on the internet, instead of judging them, try to be as outspoken and courageous as them, because that is going to bring a change. That, and not continuing to hide behind the public-private spectrum. That's about it.